presents Joe Weider's Olympia Fitness and Performance Weekend. Brought to you by My Fitness and by Wings of Strength. Today's press conference is brought to you by Yamamoto Nutrition. Please welcome President and Chief Olympia Officer, Dan Sullivan.
Welcome. You know, each year when we arrive here at Olympia Weekend, one of the things that makes this really special is the opportunity to reconnect with our friends who share our shared passion for fitness and bodybuilding and this great community, the NPC and the IFBB Professional League and all the stuff that we all wake up each morning thinking about and spend our time devoted to. One of the things that make coming to events like the Olympia special were the chances to connect with the best of the best in all things fitness and bodybuilding, in ways that went even beyond the athletes. And one of the encounters that I always look forward to each year was the chance to spend some time with our good friend, Peter McGuff, the greatest bodybuilding journalist of all time. And as part of that anticipation to see Peter, you knew that if Peter was covering an event, you knew it was an important one. Earlier this year, Peter lost an extended battle with cancer. And for the first time in the 57-year history of this event, Peter McGuff will not be here to tell the story of the Olympia. He will not be here to use his paintbrush, which was his beautiful words, to articulate and tell the story of these extraordinary athletes, these amazing physiques, because the dream of many bodybuilders and fitness competitors was to one day be good enough to stand in front of the watchful eye of the great Peter McGuff. You knew that if Peter McGuff assumed his spot in the press pit, you knew that you were at an event that really meant something. And you knew that was your opportunity to impress the man who, better than anyone, had the skill, the proficiency, and the artistry to tell the story of the event. And I just hope those of you guys who are in the media, those of you guys who make your living as editors or writers or bloggers or columnists or photographers or any part of the media, my hope is that Peter's legacy will inspire you to do it better, to do it with integrity, to do it in a way that would make Peter proud. And I really hope that you guys, if you don't know Peter's work, Peter was the editor-in-chief of Flex Magazine and Muscle and Fitness for decades. He was handpicked by Joe Weider, the creator of this event, to come over from the UK and to start a career in bodybuilding journalism. And he was the absolute best at what he did. And Peter, all of us who work to continue the legacy of Joe and Ben Weider and to honor the hard work of Jim Mannion and the Mannion family, and we will add your name to that list because we hope to make you proud. Yesterday, guys, was a really hard day. It was a really, really hard day for us. Yesterday we found out that one of our brothers, a man who had spent all year preparing to be here to compete, to compete on Friday night for the title of 212 Olympia champion, who would have been on this stage today as one of the representatives of his division, because he was in fact one of the best in the world. George Peterson was to compete here at the 2021 Olympia. But more than that, George Peterson would have done so much more. Because George had this uncanny ability to lift people up. When you walked into a room where George was, you just kind of felt better about the day. He had a way to make you smile, to make you laugh, and quite frankly, to make you feel better about yourself. You'd find George each day at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym in New York, and he always took time for the other members, and he was always there to teach and educate and inspire. And I know his fellow competitors looked up to him, and on many levels tried to model their own behavior from George's. And when we got word that George passed yesterday, it was so much bigger than losing a bodybuilder. It was the loss of an extraordinary man, and a guy that I know many of us were looking forward to spending time with. We were looking forward to celebrating his hard work, but more importantly, we were looking forward to watching him inspire you guys. And my hope is that George's legacy will continue, just like Peter, to inspire you guys to want to do this sport the right way, to want to wake up every morning and connect with your neighbor. Be kind to those who are next to you. Let's love each other, guys. There are too many messages in this world at us every single day that if you can't notice and you can't look around, that this is more than about muscle. This is more than about physique. This is a journey, this is a lifestyle that we all share, and we must honor those we have lost. We must honor Peter McGuff, George Peterson. We must honor John Meadows, all who we have lost this year. We must honor and celebrate their legacy. They are our brothers, our sisters. They are those who each and every day we work with and we admire and respect. And ladies and gentlemen, we dedicate the 2021 Olympia to their memory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, the voice of bodybuilding, Bob Piccirillo.
What's up, Orlando? A great speech by Dan, and of course we remember and honor those that we've lost this year. There's a whole long list, unfortunately, folks, but the show must go on, as they would all agree, and we are here. The 2021 Olympia is officially started right now. The Fall Classic, folks, the greatest bodybuilding show on earth, right here in Orlando, Florida. History will be made right here on this stage. And folks, before we get going, I want to take a quick moment to recognize one of our presenting sponsors and bring out one of the greatest trainers in the world. Please welcome Mr. Neil Hill.
Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Mr. Olympia. On behalf of Yamamoto Nutrition, I'm extremely proud. We are, as a company, extremely proud to be supporting not just the event, but the whole of the IFBB Pro League, NPC Worldwide, and be here attending as a company which is associated with excellence. But Mr. Olympia, this is the 57th Mr. Olympia. I'm sure you guys and girls are going to see one of the greatest ever events. And being here as a coach and also here with my team and my athletes, I'm very proud. I'm excited to present the company in the light that we strive for, which is always pursuing excellence further in the pursuit of sports supplementation just like the athletes. Now, I wasn't supposed to be presenting or talking today. It was actually going to be Flex Lewis, but unfortunately he's not well, so he's back in Las Vegas. So there's a huge amount of pressure on me to try and pull this Olympia speech. I think it would be easier to try and win his 9th Mr. Olympia title than try and pull off this speech in front of you. But I sincerely want to say on behalf of Yamamoto Nutrition, we're very, very grateful for all the support that we are given, but obviously the support that you're giving back to the whole of the fitness community. We were formed in 2015, and in those years that we started, we have really grown as a company, and we will be coming to the USA for the first time at the end of this year. So even though you will be able to purchase all the company's supplements through their website, and obviously we're an international brand, we will be here in 2021 towards the end of this year. So you guys and girls will be able to feel, touch, and take those products. I want to wish all the athletes all the very, very best. I hope you guys and girls have an amazing time, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Neil. How's it feel to be on the Olympia stage, Neil? You made it.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Obviously, Flex Lewis obviously stepped away from the 212 back in 2018, and the plans were to take 2 years off and come back with a better physique, or a physique which was going to be worthy to be competitive on that international open class stage. Unfortunately, toward the end of our prep, we had to step away due to injuries, and a lot of personal things have been happening in Flex's life, but a lot of very exciting things. So the things that have been unfolding in Flex and Ali's lives over the last 6 months are elevating their futures. There's a lot of exciting things taking place in that family, and he will be back in 2022, guys, and we will be looking to challenge what will be the new champion or the current champion, which is obviously Big Ramy, in 2023.
All right, thank you, Neil. You got it, buddy. And thank you, Yamamoto. We appreciate your ongoing support here at the Olympia. All right, folks, lots to get going. We got a new format, as you can tell. Going to be a little faster action, a little one-on-one, mano-y-mano. That's what's going to be going on here today. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with all the divisions being represented here on this stage. Big shout out to Jim Mannion. I think he's coming in a little bit later today. And of course, our IFBB Pro League gentleman representing Tyler Mannion here in the house today. There's Tyler. Big Jake Wood, your Olympia owner right down here in front. What's up, Jake? And man, that's a who's who out here. I got Alina Pope, a world champ right down here, Wings of Strength representative. All right, well, listen, we can go on and on. It's a who's who out there. I see Olympians. I see you, Mark. I got you. All right. All right, folks, we're going to get to it because we've got a lot to cover here today, and I know you guys are really excited about this press conference. Like you see, 2 microphones, 2 people coming up. We're going to get some answers here today. It's going to be a little bit more exciting than the press conferences of the past. Listen, we've been doing the same thing for about 15 years. And we thought it was time for a change. So the athletes are lined up and ready. And of course our audience here and in place. The only question left is fans here at the Olympia. Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome former 2-time Classic Physique Olympia champion, Breon Ansley. 2021 Arnold Classic Physique champion, Terrence Ruff Diesel Ruffin.
You guys know each other? A little bit? Okay, all right. Listen, we're going to start things off with the bang. And who better than these guys? They've been going at it all year and actually for the last few years. But this gentleman right here just happened to creep ahead of you last year, right on the Olympia stage. What was up with that, Breon?
That was a fluke. All respect to Terrence and his physique and his hard work and him, coming up strong for sure. But last year, I was off. And I know, and I'm not going to say many people know, but I'm going to just say I know. That's the most important one. We know that, that shouldn't have happened. And we're just going to be excited to display and to be dominant this weekend, this Saturday.
Was he just off, Terrence, or did you just beat him?
Pretty sure I just beat him. I mean, that's pretty clear. We saw the scorecard. Yeah, man, it's time, this game, it was good, it was a good time. You had a good time, man, but it's gone now, you know?
Okay. Well, listen, it is on. Listen, he's a two-time Olympian champ. He wants that title back, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, reigning two-time classic physique Olympian champion from Canada,
Man, well, here's somebody that's got some... You guys are arguing about who's the best out here, but Chris Bumstead, mustache back on.
This is cute.
Who is the best?
This is really cute, I'm not gonna lie, you know? I've said it before, and they're out here, they're battling for second place, so we let them, they come out here, they want to have their little fun on stage, they want to fight, and we all know when Saturday comes, they're fighting for second place, so that's why they're out here.
Is he ever getting his title back?
Never. He's done. He's gone.
I think he's got you in the 212, bro. How about this guy? He was right on your tail, or was he?
Depends when I choose to retire, honestly, so. That's when he'll get a chance.
Hey, I'm ready to strip down and show in any given moment, anytime, any place.
Hey, listen, hey, former Mr. Lowe. You can't throw out stuff like I'm ready to strip down unless you're ready to strip down.
I just said it. I just said it.
You want to show some? Hey, you're on a bodybuilding stage here at the Olympia, big man. You want to show what you got? Let's see it.
I don't need to be doing it by myself, though. This is a competition. I don't need to be doing it by myself, but
I think these fans want to see what you got, man. You want to prove it? You want to prove it?
If he needs to prove it, then let's see him prove it.
do a little something.
We'll preview that.
See the buttons coming down.
He's got abs. See that?
Hopefully he's in a little bit of shape.
Wait a minute. Chris, this guy's in shape, buddy.
I don't know, it kind of looks like last year.
Yeah,
I don't see any difference.
yeah, pretty much.
Terrence, did you beat that last year?
Yeah.
Here we go. What do we got? Okay, all right. I tell you to try that on, Chris, but...
You can give me a shirt, but this shirt's not even gonna fit.
Hey, anybody want to bring up? What do you got, big man? Huh?
We don't have nothing to prove.
I mean, yeah, that's for 3 hours. They want to do a little battle today, they can do it today.
Hey, we never lose a back shot.
We're going to let the audience judge this one. What do you think, folks? Yeah, the audience seems to like what they see, Chris. Has he got a shot against you?
No choice. This shirt is about 3 sizes too small, so.
All right, you know what? We're going to put that shirt back on. You hear the bell, guys. That's it. We're going to see this unfold on stage. One of these gentlemen may be your next Olympian champion. Thank you, gentlemen.
Let's meet our top bikini Olympians. 2019 Miss Bikini Olympian champion from Brazil, Isa Brazilian. 2021 Bikini International champion, Jennifer Glory. Olympia competitor from Canada, Laurelie Chapados. And 3-time Bikini Olympian champion, Ashley Watson.
Oh, man, this is what I'm talking. We should have been doing this years ago. You kidding me? All right, ladies. Pose down. Bikini pose down. Tyler, put that on your note of things to look at for next year. Hey, listen, here's what we got this year, folks. We got a vacated title. Janet Leahy, great representative. got that title last year, but she said, you know what? I'm good. I'm moving on to other things. That means this title is up for grabs, and one of you ladies might just be taking it this year. Kaltwasser, you already got 3 of these titles. Is it number 4?
We'll see. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Bikini is crazy, so you never know.
It's anybody's game, huh? Does that sound confident? No, we got number 4 or what?
I want to give my best, of course. But hey, at the end of the day, we'll find out Saturday night.
Listen, don't give me that melancholy stuff. First of all, you've competed 100 times this year, all right? Secondly, if I'm not mistaken, are you tied with the all-time record of IFBB Pro wins?
I believe so, yes.
So you're tied with Dexter Jackson right now, is that correct? With 29 wins, is that right?
Correct.
So basically, you're like Dexter in a bikini.
Yeah.
Right?
We
We could say that, but let's not say that. I just got to get it out of my head now. Now I got that image. I won't be sleeping tonight. Laura Lisa Panos, you're back. And better than ever. Remerge this year, made a few changes to the physique. We saw some good stuff this year. Is the title yours?
I mean, the only person I have ever beat, Angelica Xera, Miss Bikini Olympia, is pregnant. I hope she's watching. Hello, Angelica. This is the only one I've ever beat. So she's up here tomorrow and Saturday. So I'm bringing.
So you would say that would make you the #1 contender, is that right?
I mean, this is it. 2018 back all over again. I believe in myself. I believe that 4 years ago, I came with my best physique, and I've worked, and I find ways to work even harder and harder. And here I am, and we're going to do something the best Laura Lee you've ever seen yet so far. And
All right, well.
I'm wearing all white today because 2021 was 2018 I came in as a dark horse. 2021 is over.
Well, Protein, not your best friend right at this moment with all white, but Issa Pacini is an Olympia champ. You got 3, you got 1. Last year did not go your way. You were fighting to get into that top 5, but it looks like you fixed it for this year.
Yes, last year was hard for me, but I know a champion never give up, and I'm here to show my best on Saturday, and I worked hard for it, and I'm excited to be on stage again.
Jennifer Dory, didn't you just win a show?
The Arnold Classic.
Just the Arnold Classic. Who's the bikiniest of them all? Is the title yours?
This title is mine this year. I feel ready for it. I think I'm bringing my best. You know, I worked my way up there, and I believe I can win it this year. So it's up to the judges on Saturday to see what they think. But
What you got that these girls don't have?
I just won the Arnold Classic title against all of them, so we're all going to be bringing improvements. You know, I made the improvements that the judges asking for, and we're going to show up for that.
Well, it sounds like you're the #1 contender. Oh, there's the bow. All right, ladies, we will see you guys on stage, and we'll see if one of these ladies is your next bikini champion.
Please welcome to the stage the 2021 Arnold Classic champion, making his Olympia debut. 2021 Chicago Pro champion, Hunter
Oh, 2 of the young guns coming up. Nick Walker, what a year you've had.
Yeah, it's been good.
I think it's been really good. Listen, you came in, all you've done is prove all the doubters wrong all year long. He's too short. He ain't big enough. Doesn't have what it takes. Can't stand with those guys. All you did was win the Arnold 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, now I got one more show to win.
Well, listen, as the young guys coming up, we've seen the departure of some of the old school. Dexter hanging up right here on the Olympia stage last year. We've seen a lot of you new guys coming up, but you guys are real comparable. Can't wait to see this one. You looking forward to facing off against this guy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're going to see an apple versus an orange for sure.
Who's who in that mix?
What fruit do you like, Nick?
What fruit?
Yeah.
I'm a banana guy.
You're a banana guy.
Oh boy.
Fair enough.
Listen, I set out with the we had grapefruits years ago with Kai.
Those are gratifying reactions.
And now we got bananas and apple. What's going on here?
I'll pass on the grapefruit.
Appreciate that, Nick. Thanks. It's a family show here. It's insane. Hunter, you can't wear the hat on stage. Does it throw you off?
Only when I'm officially competing, surgically attached, other than that.
Hunter's the only guy I see. He goes to the pictures leading up to the show. He's got to have the hat on still. So, all right. The question is, can you take out this new guy because he just won the Arnold, bro?
We'll see on Friday night. Like I said, apples versus oranges. We got a lot of sides.
Now let's clarify that. Hang on. We got fans there to tell. They want. This is the inside scoop they want. What makes you guys apples and oranges? Why are you complete opposites?
I think we should show them right now.
Hey, listen. This guy came to play. What do you got?
Saving it for Friday night.
Save it? I think these fans want to see something right now, Nick Walker. Oh, you can't let him go. Bro, you can't let him go. Come on, bro. What do you got? All right, let's assess the physique. What do you see, Hunter? Big boy, what do you see? What are the flaws? What are we looking at? What's he missing, bro?
Nothing, he just won the Arnold.
Then how are you going to beat him? He ain't missing nothing. How are you beating him?
That's because he won't.
Huh?
By running my race.
Oh, there's the bell. Hey. Gentlemen, see if this pulls out for the stage.
Let's meet our fitness Olympian. Welcome, reigning fitness Olympia champion, Vincent Truscott. Former four-time fitness Olympia champion, Oksana Yoshida. Former two-time fitness Olympian champion, Whitney Jones. And fitness Olympian from New York City, Ariel Qatar.
Come on, where's the symmetry here? Are you kidding me? Those who do routines all the time, 2 and 2, right? Ariel Kadar, you stay right there with Miss Whitney, the COVID queen.
Yeah, apparently.
You were at the Arnold a couple weeks ago, but didn't get a chance to compete. What happened?
I apparently tested positive, but I wasn't, so never got the chance to compete because apparently I was saving it all for the Olympia.
Now, is there any, I heard a rumor, is there any truth to the rumor that Missy Truscott was actually the one who conducted the test?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just saying, came up positive. How about that, right?
I still don't have paperwork, so hey, it's happy to prove.
Now, Ariel, I got to get to you quick here. Miss Olympia. This is a tough crew.
Soon to be Miss Olympia.
I like that short stuff. Soon to be Miss Olympia. We could have 4 of you guys up here next year, all with titles. What do you got to do to take them? I mean, that's a tough road to go.
Well, I could use my nunchucks from last year and knock them out, but I won't. I was going to say, you're going to have to lower the mic because Whitney's a little taller than me.
A little bit. Everybody's a little taller than you.
So I'm glad you're giving me the mic. How do I knock him out? By being the best that I could possibly be. And I play a fair game, so I'd like to do that fairly.
Can't wait to see it. I'll tell you that. Oksana Grishina, you're only one of the most celebrated athletes, 4-time Olympia champ. But you and the current champ went against each other just 2 weeks ago at the Arnold stage. Came up just a little short. Have you made any adjustments to take her out and get your title back?
What did you say? Sorry.
I need a translator. Are you gonna beat her this time? She just beat you 2 weeks ago. How do you beat her?
Oh, that's why I'm here.
It is why you're here, yes. How are you going to do it?
Well, do I look like I have a plan? I just do things.
Oh, I thought there's a lot more prep involved, but what do I know? Missy Truscott, your current reigning, defending Olympia champion. Listen, you're killing me out on that stage. You start out, you're 15 feet up in the air, you take a header, and I'm holding my breath. Because I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be the greatest routine you've ever seen, or it's over right now.
Don't worry, I practice really, really hard, and going forward, the IFBB has implemented rules that you have to get your props approved by the Vice President, Tyler Mannion, so everything is safe, we're very professional, and we are skilled at the skills that we do.
So did they approve the fire truck this year? Does that get through? Did that get through? No?
No. The Tiger did not get approved either.
Whitney, you got to be seeing something. You guys are all pretty close. I mean, we like to have a little fun out here, but routinely, you guys kind of work on each other's routines. Well, not so much Oksana, she just wings it, you know what I mean? But you, I know, do choreograph out of the routines. So you guys actually work together on a lot of these things?
Some fitness pros, yes, we do. And we also help. I mean, we support each other. And so a lot of times it will be that skill that you're doing, why is it not working, and seeing videos. So yeah, we help each other out. It's comparing apples to oranges in our division.
Here we go. Listen, we got to pick some different fruits if we're going to be doing the fruit salad thing all night, all right?
Okay. Which one are we
now? Listen, I got nothing, okay? I'm just completely out of that one, so. There's the bell. We're going to see some of the best fitness routines tomorrow night, folks, on stage tonight.
Please welcome to the stage, reigning two-time wheelchair Olympia champion, Carol King
All right, champ. King Kong Kelly. Where do you get the nickname King Kong?
Man. The workout. Man, my daughter came up with it at the gym. They called me Kong at the gym, so they just came and King Kong Kelly.
Well, certainly fitting, but all you've done is dominate the wheelchair division. Big hats off to Nick Scott. I know he's here in attendance. Instrumental. Good to see you. The Beast put together this wheelchair division some years ago, and it was always the goal. I know, Nick, from day one, to get it recognized, get it in the pro league, get more shows, and more importantly, get an Olympia title. And you got that, my friend.
Yes, sir. We're on number 3, working on number 4.
I tell you what, monumental, but I want to talk a little bit. What does the wheelchair at the Olympia mean to you? Not in terms of your own title, but in terms of the overall spectrum of wheelchair bodybuilding out there.
Man, it brings the attention to everyone that, what we're capable of doing. Even if you have an accident, something happened to you, a little tragedy, you're still a bodybuilder at heart. Whether you're walking or in a wheelchair, hey, you do the things that everyone does when you go to the gym and represent bodybuilding as fullest. Even if it's in a wheelchair, you still have to do everything. The meal plan, the prep, the workout, the get up in the morning, the struggle, the strife. I mean, it's hard work.
Now, much like the fitness division, you guys are a very close-knit group. You all help each other. You have it's competition at the end of the day. But you see the guys and really enjoy your time on stage together, competing not so much against each other, but with each other.
Right, because each one of us have our own different struggles because the T level is different. Everybody's injury is a little different. But at the end of the day, you still have to hit the gym and work hard and represent fitness.
Well, you have how many? I've lost track literally. You have 23 titles to your credit?
21.
21 titles, folks. Now, is there any competition for you? That's the question. Can we get 22, or do you see anybody come up? I've seen a few pictures of the guys coming up, and they're starting to catch you, bro.
Yeah, everyone's, they learning what they need to do to get their bodies to that point. Fortunately, I still do what I do, and I really don't pay attention to, how they're looking. I just focus on me, how to make me better. As long as I'm making me better, and bring it to the stage, and that's what I'm presenting. A lot of guys are learning what they're making their bodies better. And they're learning it, and they're looking good, and they look better, but at the same time, I'm not that rabbit thinking I'm way ahead. I'm like that turtle still grinding to become the best.
Well, listen, you got the physique, you got the nickname. Do you fancy yourself to be any kind of fruit?
No.
No. Good stuff. Give it up for your wheelchair champ, King Kong Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Olympia head judge, Steve Weinberger. The owner of the Olympia, Jay Wood.
opportunity. We never really ever hear from the judges. You guys are busy, you're judging and all that. Show comes and goes, and everything moves on to the next show. So this is a great opportunity. I appreciate you coming out for these fans. And there's a couple of questions. See, there's a couple of things I want to get to. Get this thing up. Jake, you could probably bring that up a foot or so. So, Big Steve, you guys are online just like everybody else, right?
Yes.
Show comes and goes. Here come the conspiracy theories. Now, while I find this stuff fairly amusing, and we hear all kinds of crazy stuff, points, this, that, it's impossible, there's no way this adds up. What do you guys think? Like, what do the judges think when they see that kind of stuff?
We really don't pay attention to that. Our job is to judge. The best bodies are in front of us, and we really pay no mind. When the athletes are on stage, we don't think of any of that nonsense. We're looking for the best athlete there is. The internet is the last thing from our mind.
Now, we got 11 different divisions, is that right, Jake? With the addition of,
yeah, exactly.
11 divisions with the addition of wellness this year, making its Olympia debut. Is it a lot different when you're judging different divisions, or is it all basically on the standard of the same thing? Symmetry, proportion, shape, muscularity, just different degrees?
Different degrees.
Thanks for that short answer, Steve.
I like to keep it short, Bob. I never know what you're going to come up with.
I know, right? But it isn't, I mean, everybody thinks it's completely different. Like, it's bikini's completely different.
Shape, conditioning. I mean, that's the biggest thing, conditioning and shape.
And it's not all good. People,
also, you could have too much conditioning for certain divisions. You know, different divisions, different qualities of conditioning.
Now, Jake, when you're watching the Olympia, do you put your judge's hat on and like you sit there and basically enjoy the show, or are you kind of assessing and thinking, where would I have these people? And how close are you to what Big Steve and the rest of the judges come up with?
Well, I agree generally with about 90-95% of all the decisions. Of course, like everybody else, you don't ever completely agree. You have your own opinions, your own eye, and so forth. I like to go more for the aesthetics over the conditioning. Clearly conditioning is, important, but hey, it's got to be a beautiful physique standing out there. It's got to be something we can market, in my opinion. But hey, at the same time, great physique's a great physique. When somebody brings great conditioning, you got to respect that too.
95 percentile, that's pretty, so what did Steve get wrong last year, Jake? Let's just get down to this. Come on, Steve, what do you
I don't think you worked the athletes hard enough in men's open. Nobody passed out. I mean,
well, I'll tell you this, and I got to give credit where it's due, Steve, and I always do. You work these guys and their girls, right? You work them and you work them and you work them. Not one athlete has complained in a long time about not getting their due, not getting compared enough. If anything, it's maybe too much sometimes. But sometimes when you got a show like the Olympia, you have to go through round after round after round.
I mean, these guys are training and these ladies are training, some of them 20, 30 weeks. It would be disrespectful to us as judges not to give everybody a fair shot for every position.
Absolutely. Jake, I'd be remiss if I didn't use that phrase. And point out that the record prize money this year is
just a hair under 1.6 million. We will be over 1.6 million next year.
Wow. So all you did in a COVID
we got 95%. 2 million.
Well, I'm sure there's some things about our show you'll change, but
Gentlemen, pose down! We're going to get Tyler to judge this one, but Jake, tell me about the production of this event. You got a huge production crew, and all the production has done is come up. That was in a COVID year last year that just easily could have been canceled, but we've been over that, onward and upward. The stage is even bigger this year.
That's kind of a challenge that we're setting for ourselves. Dan knows this as well as I do, that every year we've been putting up a better stage each year. And so that puts a challenge to us for next year. I mean, if you guys, when you see the stage, I don't know how we're going to top it next year. I don't. But it's our intention to do so next year. Hopefully we will be at Zappos. We're praying for this, because you can never tell exactly what's going to happen in these COVID times. You make your plans, but then sometimes the world changes your plans for you.
Absolutely. Steve, last question to you. Gotta get you one quick one.
Okay.
When you see all these guys putting all their pictures up on their IG and all that stuff, and they're sharpened and they're enhanced, you can tell they're Photoshopped. Is that helping or hurting them?
It hurts them. It does. Honestly, we could see when the picture's real and when it's not real. And when we judge them, we judge what's in front of us, not what's on the internet.
All right, give it up for these two guys. Your Olympia owner, take one. Big Steve Weinberg.
Please welcome three-time Arnold Men's Physique Champion, Andre Ferguson. Men's Physique competitor from the United Kingdom, Andre Dayu. Men's Physique Olympian, Iron Holden. 2019 Men's Physique Olympian Champion, Raymond Edmonds. And two-time and defending Men's Physique Champion, Brandon Hendrickson.
All right, here we go. What's up, big man? You are the champ. And I know that because it is an even-numbered year. 2018, 2020, 2019. If I'm going by the numbers, isn't it his turn to win the Olympia?
Not this time. I'm in a whole different league. It's not happening this time.
He's in a whole different league, Raymond, but all you did was beat this guy 2 years ago. Are you getting it back?
Know it. You know it.
I don't know it. They know it. Ask them if they know it. That's what you want to know. All right, we got new guys. New guys. Hey, it's Andres. What do you think about these guys? They're going back and forth. Where are you?
Saturday.
What kind of answer is that? What do you mean we'll see you on Saturday? Listen, what do you have to take these guys on? Why is your physique better than hers? Why should you be the Olympia champion?
We'll see that on Saturday.
You got to represent the Andres, all right?
Yes, I am.
First Olympia?
Second Olympia.
Second Olympia. How'd you do in the first one?
5th place, but better than expected. So this time I'm hopefully to improve from last year, and who knows? We'll see what Saturday brings.
And we'll see you Saturday, right? We'll see you Saturday, right? Okay, just checking. All right. What do you think? You're stuck between two Olympians here, man.
I feel relaxed, feel calm. Absolutely.
What you got to do physique-wise, though, again, somebody's got to answer this. What do you have that these two guys don't have? Why should Big Steve Weinberger and that judging crew put you in first place?
I plan on being overwhelming. That's about it.
What does that mean, sir?
From everything, the physique, stage presence, posing, everything.
Andre's going to be there Saturday. Will you be there Saturday?
Absolutely.
He's got the same game plan as you.
We all got the same game plan, Bob.
What is that game plan? He's got a different game plan, it sounds like.
I've been here for 16 weeks. I had a 16-week prep. I've been here. They can be here Saturday. I've been here this whole year.
Don't sound like he's backing down anytime soon, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm in a whole different league now. I don't see any competition. I never got off of my prep since I stepped off stage last year, because losing that title in 2019 at Ray taught me a lot about my life, and I learned it was a big life lesson, and I learned a lot, and you know, I did what I had to do this year to keep this title. I'm gonna show you guys on Saturday.
Raymond, was it just a fluke that you got that? Was he just off, or did you just beat him? And can you bring that again?
I won. That's simple.
I know you won, but like I said, did you win because he was off, or did you win because you were on?
I looked better that day, and I will again Saturday.
Now, what do you have that's better than Brandon? Overall. Anybody want to show any of that right now? Anybody, Andre? I know you're here for Saturday, but you want to preview anything here, man?
You have to wait till Saturday.
She ain't ready yet.
I figured as much. Yeah.
I said, I gotta drop about 20 pounds.
You got to represent her, bro. You want to show anybody what you got? Or you want to wait?
Saturday. I think the champ should do it.
I think he's a little uncomfortable with you guys.
I think it's better to show it on Saturday. Well, I've been working for it, so.
So does Andre. Yeah.
sticking with Saturday.
Listen, he's in a whole different league, man. Don't even bother, he says. He said, take the day off. He's already got the title.
I think that's what he's supposed to say, but we'll see Saturday.
Looks like we got a lot of tickets sold for Saturday, right? I mean, I think we're good here. It's your year, my friend. 2021, odd number year. Don't know if you can tempt fate, but Brandon's got the last word.
Not if I show up.
We'll see you all Saturday. Give it up for our men's physique competitors.
Making their Olympia debut, the Wellness Division. Please welcome 2021 New York Pro Champion from Puerto Rico, Yorisha Ayala. 2020 Olympia Amateur Overall winner, Franciel Matos. Wellness Olympian from Brazil, Amanda Rosende. And 2021 IFBB Pittsburgh Pro Champion, Angela Borges.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wellness has made its Olympia debut. Absolutely beautiful. All right, first time at the Olympia. Who's the first Wellness Pro? You. All right. From France? No. Brazil. I'm sorry. Everybody in Wellness is from Brazil, clearly. Representing, title up for grabs, first time here at the Olympia. Who's going to be your first Wellness Olympia champion?
Here.
Well, Miss Ayala, take the record, please.
You know, Bob, I know wellness was created in Brazil, and I'm thankful for that because these amazing girls inspire me to be here. But I want to be the face of wellness.
Of course you do. Aren't you the Wellness Queen? Haven't I heard that before? Wellness Queen.
La Reina? No, La Reina.
I can't do that.
In Spanish.
I can't look like that. I can't sound like that. How do I do?
I think Franciel is gonna respect your opinion.
I will win. I work a lot to win, stay here, represent Brazil to a lot of wellness athletes in Brazil. I'm stay here for represent the wellness category. I started in a bodybuilding.
Let's see tomorrow.
I love the wellness category.
Let's see tomorrow.
I want to win.
Let's go,
If
Yorisha!
there's ever a need for a pose down, this is it. I mean, right? What you got? You winning?
Well, I will the champion. I will the first Miss Olympia. I have been preparing for this moment for 9 years. I will tomorrow.
Hey, listen, they left you alone over there. She just sided over here.
No. I'm going to
Oh, you're an interpreter. Ah, okay, yeah, please do.
Dime. Oh, que él está preguntando quién será la primera campeona de wellness.
Espero que yo.
But I think
Good Lord, I think we just need some poses. That's what we need, right? Yes? How excited are you girls that we got Wellness in the Olympia?
oh my God. I think everybody's excited. You know? To everybody.
Listen, folks, we could debate stuff all day long, different languages. I have no idea what they're saying, but that's okay. But one thing is for sure, there is nothing half-assed about Wellness. Thank you, ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2019 Mr. Olympia, Brandon Curry. Two-time All Classic champion, William the Conqueror Bourne.
You know, you got to keep the bag. You know, the bag. So premise, my bag collection. You know. I always has me looking nice and always keeps me prepared, you know. You never know. You never know what you gotta pack.
No, you never know. There's probably some trunks in there, a little protein, right? Some oil.
Definitely food.
Look like Professor Curry here. I like this.
I'm trying to be smart this year, you know.
Well, you look smart. I know that. You know, nice. Bottom line is this, champ. You had the title. You gave it up. Is it coming back?
You know, God willing, it's coming back. You know, we know who we gotta be. We are prepared for the strategy to win, and we just got to execute. So just a little bit more work to do, and we'll bring the title back home, God willing.
Oh. Before we get to the Conqueror, I want to tell you, Brandon, you've been a great representative as Mr. Olympia. You've been gracious in victory and defeat. You've always conducted yourself as a gentleman and a great representative for the sport. Now, you got Jake's mic here, so let's get that down. The Conqueror. Who you conquering this weekend, champ?
Winter.
You're bringing a different season, my friend.
Yeah, that's why I got my shoes on.
Nice. Listen, I know it was tough 2 weeks ago. You're supposed to be at the Arnold to defend your title there. You got caught up with getting travel overseas and quarantine and all that. Bottom line is you couldn't make it in. It had to kill you, though, to watching the sidelines, but by the same token, you knew you had the Olympia coming up.
True. It really, it hurts, you know. I was like, you know, walking with my soul in my hands, you know, but I believe for everything there's a reason, you know. So I fought for it 2 weeks, you know, even though I lost hope, you know, I kept training, I kept doing my thing, doing my cardio in the morning, I kept my music, you know. So everything what I had to do, I did my homework despite all the uncertainty that I had. I did everything I had to do because, you know, I'm here to take the sandal with me.
Brandon Curry, how much do you want that Olympia title back? How do you take out a guy who's close to 300 pounds of muscle?
Shape, fullness, separation.
Now, I saw some pictures the other day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, from Iran, the Persian Wolves, Hadi Shutai.
Well, looks like this stage just got a little more crowded. Some more competition. The Persian Wolf. What's up, Hadi? We got more competition. He says he's going to win. He said he's going to win. What do you say, champ? Can you win?
I got it. They are beautiful places. And cool. I'm happy. Glad to see you this year.
Glad to see all of you here, and I'm happy to be here this year with all the beautiful people.
Now, he got here a little bit earlier this year, right?
میگه شما امسال زودتر تونستین برسین آمریکا.
خب من خیلی خوشحالم که تونستم امسال خودم رو زودتر برسونم به مثل اولمپیا، چون میخواستم که یک بدن تمام عیار باشم. برای رقابت به همه آماده هستم.
He says that he was very happy that he was able to come here a little bit earlier this year so that he could show a complete package and show everyone that he's really ready to compete with everyone on stage.
Can he beat Big Ramy?
شما میتونید Big Ramy رو بزنید.
Ladies and gentlemen, winter is here. Please welcome your defending Mr. Olympia, Abdullah Big Ramy.
What's up, guys? Is it me or did it get cold in here all of a sudden?
Is it that? Gotta be you.
Are they feeling you like guys?
Here's the question. Can Winter come twice at the Olympia?
For sure. Yeah. With all my respect for my
my strength, because I know how is that hard for everyone, but I'm working very hard to beat myself, and I did that.
I'll say this, Big Ramy, what you brought last year was enough. And you said winter is coming in that press conference, and you brought it on stage with all due respect to these great champions right here. But can you duplicate or be better than last year?
That's what I work all the year. I'm working to let my fans around the world, because you need to see Ramy better than last year, and I did that 100%.
Now, you're rumored to be about close to 300 pounds. How much do you weigh?
My weight, 290.
Now, I do happen to have a scale right here.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to step on, big man?
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Take off your shoes, please.
Listen, we're here to show the world what's going on.
Can you take off your shoes, my friend?
No, leave the shoes out. No, sure.
Everybody's talking about weights.
Now, where's this weight come up here? I don't even know. Oh, you got it there. Okay, here we go.
Ready, guys?
Now keep in mind, he's holding a microphone, okay, so. Oh, it's gonna come up on the screen. There we go. All right, Big Ramy, let's see what you got.
Good thing.
You said
300.
Dan, can we give out a VIP package if somebody guesses it? There we go. We got a weight coming up? What's that say? Good, it says get off. 305 pounds? I told you he was holding the microphone. You're 300 even. You look svelte. William, how do you beat this big guy?
It's all great. It's all beautiful, that he's still 5 on the scale, but let's see tomorrow. Let's see when the clothes get off. Let's see how it looks like then.
Yeah. I can't wait, brother.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
We shall see tomorrow. Yeah, size don't mean nothing, man. Let's see what you got there under the club.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you will see the talk that you have here now. You will see if the weight can help you on stage.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
All right, howdy, Chupan. Got the big man here, close last year, 300 pounds. Are you better?
دوست داشتم وزنم واسم مهم نیست و من یه اوپن شروع کردم و دوست ندارم وزنمو بدونم و وزن دقیقا برام مهم نیست من پرشکنم.
He says that the weight is clearly not important to him whatsoever. That's why he came into the open division. It makes no difference to him. And the thing is that he came here to be able to break down all the beats as much as possible.
Brandon, does size matter in bodybuilding? Does size matter? Still a muscle show, right?
Size does matter. But we've always had Big Ramy. He wouldn't be Big Ramy if he wasn't big, right?
He's big.
Yeah, therefore, he showed up as Big Ramy again. But, we all got our plans and our packages. The key is to stand out on stage, and we know size alone doesn't make you stand out on stage. It's finer details of bodybuilding that makes this sport great. And that's what we're looking to see on tomorrow.
Okay, William, message for the big man. Why are you beating him?
I'm beating him?
Yep, why are you beating him? Quick.
Because I've beaten him a lot of times, and this time I'm going to beat him again.
Last word, big man. Last word.
Guys, winter's come tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, 3-time Bigger Olympia champion, Sidney Gillen. And 2020 Arnold Classic Figure champion, Natalia Soltero.
Saving my batteries.